Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is officially Friday, and today I want to make sure that we are chatting and that we are talking and discussing some interesting topics. And we will just go down the list. The minute we search something up, we're going to chat about it. We're going to get this thing going. We're going to try not to get too serious because we can get a little too real. But with that being said, play the relaxing fireplace ambiance. Hello. Oh, wow, look at me. It has been a while. It has been a while. Now, what I'm going to do is get these chats open. I'm going to kick this thing off. Hey. Gotta make sure that a certain someone isn't laying on wires that I actually need. 20, how we doing? How we doing, 20? Welcome, amigo. Welcome. Let me make sure that, yes, that right there. How we doing? How are we doing today? 20 says, amazing, amigo. 20, you know I gotta hear about your day. I need to know this information. How was your weekend? How was your week? X, it is Friday. It's definitely that Friday, amigo. You guys see that right there? You see that? Oh, stop playing with it. You know, we're kind of mixing it up a little bit. Make sure you grab the snacks. Drop the like, not the snacks. When you guys come in, I got something to tell you guys today, but do I have something to tell you guys today? Of course, without getting too personal, let's just say I've been working on having the conviction to do the things that you tell yourself you're gonna do. I've been working on it. I have been working on it. And this week, I think, is the closest that I've ever gotten to kind of expressing my thoughts and a little bit of my feelings. But, now that I'm home, I was coming home and I didn't feel regretful or anything. I just feel like next week might be the week. I suppose. Or actually, maybe this weekend. What are your plans this weekend? Well, my plans are really to be honest and speak up, I suppose. Outside of that, I may put the chair together and make sure that I am healthy and make sure that I am feeling better regarding my stomach. Cubs win NL Central. We are the GOATs of baseball right now. X, stop playing with them. Nitro, how we doing? Be honest and speak up about what? About me? My intentions? My thoughts? Just once. For who? Really for myself. At the end of the day. But in general, and for who I want to. Now, Kaigan says, Grubb, I have something important to say to you. It's Ghani. I'm on my other account. But is it about someone? Not exactly. Now I'm on the right account. How we doing? How we doing, amigo? Welcome. Welcome back. Even though it's the same person. Welcome 2 times. I'm doing fine. Usually playing pool table throughout the week, and I've definitely gotten better. Hey, I see you, Nitro. I see you. We gotta chat. We gotta chat. Do you guys know what we're playing? Do you guys know what we're gonna be playing Saturday? A samurai game. We got it. So I had to prepare for my new song being released on August 30th. Okay, got it. I see you. I see you. I see you. How we doing today, man? How we doing? Ladies and gentlemen, this stream is going to be one of the most relaxing just chatting streams. I'm hoping that we can get at least 10,000 likes. Can you guys imagine if that were to happen for me? Can you guys imagine the possibilities? You know? Let me ask you guys first. Let me ask you guys this question. If you could snap your fingers and you could be whatever you wanted to be in the world, what would it be? X is talking about, you will forget me, I already know. Well, X, as long as you don't change your name, I'm not gonna forget you. It would be nice to make it to that level, you know. Man, there are a lot of things that be on my mind nowadays. You know, like working and trying to help people with like their not their issues, but kind of just like what we're talking about. 20 is this: if you could be anything that you wanted to be in this world tomorrow, or let's say Monday, what would it be? What would it be? And medicine me to be real. Turbo, been a while. It has been a while, amigo. It has been a while. How we doing? He says that's a lot to Ghani says a unicorn. I don't know. That's a lot to decide. He said what? My mom said I can be anything when I grow up. I want to be a unicorn. You guys are goofy. I'll be real, man. I'll be real without getting too deep into it. I want to be the best I can be, right? I want to be I want to be able to be the best that I can be. Not be the best that I can be. I want to be able to make the moves to be the best that I can be. I want to be able to feel how I feel, and then in that very second when I make a decision that I want to say something, I want to be able to say it right then and there. I want to be able to walk into a room and be able to say to myself, I'm going to say something, and not and I want to be able to not walk away from it. That's what I want, because I want what they want. And what every other guy who came out here and did what he had to do for all of the sandwiches in the world. I'ma do devious things, you already know. This man is goofy. I wanna be able to draw, man. Wait, no, I got it. Whatever I think comes true. You wanna be able to draw whatever what? You wanna be able to make things come true depending on what you draw? Whatever you draw, you want it to come true? I'm gonna do devious things you already know. But X. What if you think about the world ending? I would want to be in the Navy, like my uncle, or in the Air Force. 20. If you had to choose, which one would you like to go for? Would you like to go for the Navy or the Air Force? The reason why I think, like, for me personally, when I was little, I wanted to go to the Air Force is because I wanted to fly. I honestly wanted to fly. I wanted to fly a jet, spin through the air, do backflips. That's what I wanted to do. And then when I was little, I told it to someone. And the guy was like, nah, you don't want to do that. Get that out of your head. You know, like, I don't know. It's like, you know, a kid that wants to grow up and go to the army. Then again, like, if I look at it, like, I wouldn't know where I would be if I went to the army. Because I know, like, when you get out, you get, like, you get this stipend thing. And depending on, you know, like, the only way that you really get the bang for your buck is if you serve for, like, 30 years. Now, mind you, if you join, like, the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, yeah, at some point you're kind of going to travel the world by default, you know. Now, of course, when the world gets crazy or when things get a little out of hand, you're going to be there. And a lot of people end up being scarred, you know, because of you know, being served. Like, people come out of the Marines and everything, or whatever, just the Army period. They have, like, PTSD, you know, like loud noises, you know, all of that stuff starts to trigger things. I don't know what random person opened the door just now, but they need to relax. And my father was, I think he served in what did he serve? I think he served in the United States Army. He was a private. And after that, I know that was when he was young, because I know the picture that I have of him is when he was young. Well, a lot younger. He had to be like a young adult, like 100%. He had to be like early 20s, something like that. Now that I think about it, how we doing logical? Now that I think about it, I think my father passed. I don't even know how old he was. Might have been early 40s. I honestly don't know. He was kind of young. There's only 300 or less World War II veterans left, and most of them are really disappointed in the USA for going down like this. I mean, the world, it changed, man. The world has changed. Logical, you've been following for 2 years? Dang. But, you know, the world has changed. I think that a lot of the veterans, what they fought for back then, if they, man, I know they're not too happy with the way that things turned out. Because the world just keeps changing. Things keep changing. I was actually having a conversation with Matt King the other day. We were talking about, like, how ridiculous the world is right now. We have no choice but to grow up in it, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. And then whenever I do, like, have conversations like that, sometimes I get frustrated, and I'm like, what was the point of me even saying all that when at the end of the day, like, there really aren't any rules, any set of rules for people to follow. Like, you could do whatever you want to do in this world. You can be whatever you want to be. Say whatever you want to say. I mean, as long as your intentions are true, you can kind of say whatever you want to say, as long as you don't hurt anyone, and be all right with that. And then, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you gotta just try to figure it out. I was talking to this girl today, and I almost asked her, like, if you could like snap your fingers and be wherever you wanted to be, like today, like where would it be, or like how would you see it like happening? And then when you think about when I think started thinking about it, I'm like, what would I want? And then of course, like, my brain started to fall into the relationship aspect of life. Like, how like everyone wants to have that one person. I've been looking at it. That's like on my mind, but I don't. The only reason why I don't want to talk about it is because whenever I do talk about relationship stuff, I don't get frustrated. I don't get that feeling of like hopelessness, but I do understand where I am on that totem pole. Like I know exactly what I have to deal with, so I kind of just don't talk about it. And then people don't really ask me about me anyway. And so, but then when people do ask me, I don't say nothing. Deadpool says, Grubby, when is Minecraft? I don't know, Deadpool. I honestly don't know. Last time, like I'm feeling like right now, Minecraft might be an offline kind of thing, because there are some times where we play certain games, we don't get a lot of reception. So tomorrow we're gonna be playing Onimusha, and I'm thinking I could get it, if I get it on the computer. It says if you're comfortable with it, it's fine. If you're not, but what's your religion? It's okay if you don't want to answer. I don't have a religion. I'm spiritual. Spiritual. I believe, but I don't follow a religion. And the reason why I don't follow a religion is because when I would ask people why they followed said religion, they couldn't give me an answer. And as a kid, I questioned everything. And now that I'm adult, now that I'm not even an adult, no, I'm still a kid, I still question everything. It's like, why do things have to be like this? Why do things have to be like that? Why do people just mindlessly believe in this, and they don't want to question it? They don't want to have conversations about it. They just expect for everyone to follow them and believe what they believe, because something in what they believe in tells them to believe and not question. I don't follow a religion because, yeah, it could be true, but it's a Screwdinger's cat situation. I don't even know if I said that word correctly. I just know that for me, I feel like there are really important conversations that people could be having, but unfortunately, in the world that we live in, people are a little too sensitive to try and have those conversations faithfully. So even in real, like even in real life, it's like I don't mind having a conversation with someone about like a certain topic, but you have to be careful with who you talk to, because you have people out here that will use your answers against you. And what is the primary place that will use those answers against you? The internet. The internet. The minute you sit there, you say something that you think, even if that's how you feel, and that's all it is. That's all it could be at the end of the day, is how you feel, your opinion. But people will attack you for said opinion. It's like no matter what you do, if you just can't find the right people to be around, like people will just use what you say against you. Like we'll talk about the romantic part of life for a little bit, right? Switching off of politics, because politics never ends. I don't really care about politics. When it comes down to like romance and all of that, like, don't you wish that you could just wake up one day and just be able to tell someone how you felt about them and what you wanted to do when like your intentions like, look, I really like you. I would really want to go out with you someday, but I just can't figure out the words. I can't figure out how to say it smoothly. Don't you wish that you could be able to do that? Don't you wish that you could just sit there and call somebody up right now and just say, look, I know this is weird. I know we don't know each other, but I really need to tell you something. And whatever's going to happen to me, however I feel, I accept that that is going to be how I feel. And if it's not a good feeling, I will go through the pain for the next 2 to 3 weeks, but I got to let you know. I got to let you know that I'm feeling you, that I care about you. Don't you wish you could be able to say that and have that work? You know? I wish you could be able to do that, man. But I don't know. I just think growing up, I've just been told that you can't. You can't just come out right and hit someone with the way that you feel. You gotta like soften the blow. So that means you gotta have to like do something with them. But that means that the person has to trust you to want to do something with you in the first place, to even create an opportunity like that. But that's kind of weird. That's kind of how I feel about that. And that's just, like I said, that's just the romantic part of life. When you take that to like politics, like, don't you wish that you could share your opinion and not get attacked for it? Don't you wish that like that's something that you would be able to do? Like, people are just so sensitive and people just don't want to hear it in general. It's like people don't care enough. They don't have to. They don't have to care enough, but when it comes down to something that they really feel strongly about, well, you're gonna have to care, because there are people out there that don't agree with you. Not everyone likes donuts with holes in them. I'm just saying. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna attack people that like Boston creams? How can you eat Boston cream donuts? Donuts need to have holes in them. It's not even a donut. Don't you wish you could be able to do that? Gandhi says, yeah, I've never had a girlfriend. Asked a girl out once and she rejected me because I'm too nice, and people wonder why I'm kind of rude. Man, Gandhi, see, I said we weren't even going to talk about the whole romantic part, but if you want to talk about like mingling with people, here's what I learned about the ladies. And I have a decent amount of experience with the ladies, because as long as I've been on planet Earth, I've mingled with what, 5 chicks. I what you mean by that, Grub? Mingled, like I was messing around with about 4 to 5 chicks maybe in total. And considering the world that we live in now, I'm lucky. Like I do understand that I'm lucky, because had it not been for high school, I think I was probably one of the lucky ones at the end of the day. Like you get a little lucky in high school, but that was only with like one girl. Like one girl I got lucky with. There was potential for 2 others, but I was the nice guy. I thought that when you're in a relationship with someone, that if she was happy, then I was happy. Only come to find out that that wasn't the case. I am single right now, Gani. I am. I think that right now, and where I am right now, I don't mind. I don't know if life is kind of good until you get stabbed in the back. I mean, I think that what happens there. Don't forget to like a video if you haven't liked it. I think that what happens there is that when I was young, like we could take it all the way back to when I was in like this grade called like Babyland. It's not even officially first grade. It's like Babyland, right? And there was this one girl that I had eyes for. One girl. I still remember what she looked like. In my head, I remember what she looked like. Green eyes. She was, she was like light skinned. I don't know if she was even Caucasian or not. All I know was she was super light skinned. She wasn't pale, but she was white. I just, skin tone. I didn't really know what she really was, but that was like my first like girlfriend, right? I was a kid. And then for all the way up until like third grade, for some reason, I guess we just lived in the same area to where we every time we went up a grade, we were always in the same class. We were always in the same, same schools. And that was the only chick that I had eyes for at the time. Like, I'll be real, like I was, man. Wait, did we ever kiss on the lips when I was a kid? We might have. Yeah, I think we might have. Like, man, I was kissing chicks when I was in Babyland. That's a little funny. Now that I think about it, I was ridiculous when I was a kid. And then as I got older in middle school, and then even somewhat of high school, every once in a while, like I used to do this thing where I used to kiss girls on the neck. Wasn't even like that wasn't my girlfriend or nothing. Like that wasn't my girlfriend or nothing. It's just like luckily I didn't get smacked, like luckily, or in trouble. But I just think I was just that one I guess nerd that got lucky. You know, but it was kind of goofy. So like it would be like these situations where like a buddy of mine wasn't talking to her or nothing. Like I'm pretty sure she probably had a whole dude and everything, or like whatever, like like she'll be crying or whatever, and then like I would give her a hug, talk to her a little bit, give her a kiss on the neck. I don't know. It just kind of came out, just boop bop. Oh, you know. So I remember like this one girl, and believe it or not, dude, she was like one of the popular girls too. But I didn't like her like that. But like she couldn't stand anybody. And the funny thing was, she was one of those girls that if you weren't popular, she really wasn't talking to you. But for some reason, she was talking to me. She was talking to me for some reason. I can never figure out why. Like there used to be like I used to have or not used to, but I just end up having connections with girls and they just can't stand dudes. Like either they can't stand dudes or like they're so strict with who they hang out with. And a lot of the people that I would hang out with on a regular, they wouldn't even acknowledge them. But for some reason I was just different. I don't know what it was about me. But I think it's because like when it comes down to where I kind of fall in on like on that podium, it's hard to kind of figure out. It seems to me that the average grubby fan cannot pull. I just think that like when it comes down to that stuff, like here's what I learned, and I'm going back to like the reality. I think that they say nice guys finish last, and I'm not gonna lie, it kind of pisses some girls off to hear that. But every guy knows that. Like prime example, dude. It's like you'll see a girl, you'll like her and all of that, and every fiber in your body is telling you to go get this girl flowers. You want to go get her flowers. Valentine's Day come around. You want to go. You want to ask her to be your Valentine. You want to make yourself present, and you want her to feel like she can lean on you, that she can depend on you. When her birthday comes around, you want to get her something for her birthday. You always want to sit there and provide and provide and provide, and you can't even provide for yourself. Every fiber in your body is telling you to be that guy for that chick, but they don't see those guys. Unfortunately, guys like that are invisible. Like the girl that you want, she's not going to see you if you're the nice guy. She really won't. Who is she gonna go? Who is she gonna go for? And I'll be real about it. She's gonna go for the clown. She's gonna go for the guy that on a balance of probabilities looks nothing like you, and even more, taking it a step further, he's most likely a dum dum. You know, like he's stupid, and that, you know, you'll probably be looking at the dude, be like, dude, like, why does she want to go for him when that guy clearly looks like he's not really trying to give her the time of day. He's talking to other chicks around her or whatever, like she'll never be number one, and then you start comparing yourself to him, or probably be like, you know what, I'll make her my number one. Guess what? It's like I said, girls don't see guys like that. They don't see the nice guy. They really don't. You gotta and the problem is, it's not the fact that guys finish last, or it's not the fact that nice guys finish last. It's the fact that you have to be an individual. Sure, you can like a girl, and you can let her know that you like her, but you still have to be able to move around her in your own way. Like if she's like in your immediate vicinity, you have to be able to just do your thing, you know? Like you got to be able to still be chill and still be yourself while being around her. You know, like that's like mandatory. Like, cuz girls go for guys that don't necessarily give them the attention that maybe five other guys are already giving her. And I hate the way that sounds, and I don't really like the way that kind of comes off. But truth be told, for some reason, girls just respond like that. Like they respond to that. You think how many? You got to think about it this way, right? How many guys do you think that the girl that you like is giving her compliments every single day? How many guys? 5? You have to be the 6th guy that doesn't do that. You know, you have to be different, because you know you have a bunch of guys that are around, that are in her immediate circle, that are trying to get her attention. So you have to be the only guy that doesn't care. Well, not doesn't care, but you have to be the only guy that's still you at the end of the day. You know, sure, you can be nice and do nice things, but you still gotta do your own thing. You still have to be able to move by yourself. Gandhi says, pulling girls left and right isn't a flex. Dating girls and doing the deed every week, eventually you'll get an STD. Regret everything and might get sick, lose money to get better, and now your life done. But I don't know anything. My friends are acknowledged, but I am not. It's like I'm a ghost in my class. Rob, which are the 2 Spider-Man games that you prefer? I don't know, Gani. It is what it is, man. It's like you just have to, you gotta be yourself. Like you have to be able to walk up to a girl that you like and be cool with her. You gotta treat her as a friend. You can't, and I'm not saying treat her as a friend, but you gotta treat her like she one of the boys, in a sense. Like prime example, like you know how you'll how like when you get around people that you cool with, y'all could talk about anything. You could be like, yo, dude, you ever wonder why burger buns have seeds? You know, like something stupid, like, and then y'all just be laughing for no reason. Gandhi says, I'm too ugly though. I mean, to each their own. See, here's the funny thing, dude. The funny thing is, like, a lot of older women, right? A lot of older women look at me and they'll say, "Oh, Josh, you know, you're actually, you know, Josh, you're attractive, you know, like, you know." But the funny thing is, it's older women though. It's older women. For some reason, it's difficult for is, you know, sometimes it can be a little difficult trying to get a girl that's in like your age group. You know, a girl that's older, she's looking at it from a different perspective. You know, whereas, you know, some girls around your age may not be. Like, I remember watching some of the podcasts, right? And the podcasts that I watch would be like, you know how they'll say something like this. You know how hard it is for a guy in today's world. The average, like, you'll take like a college campus, right? Go to a college campus. You would think that if there's a college, on a college campus, let's say you have 200 students in total, 100 guys, 100 girls. And so that means that, on the balance of probabilities, every guy can get one girl. Or let's try to make the numbers a little more reflective, because I think for every 4 girls on a college campus there's like one guy, because on a college campus there's more girls than there are guys, right? Now if the odds are like for every, let's make, I think the more realistic thing may be like for every 5 guys is one girl. No, for every five, no, yeah, for every 4 girls is like one guy. So let's say on a college campus, on a college of like 1,000 students, or let's say 4,000 students. Let's say there are 4,000 girls on campus, and then the remaining is there are 1,000 guys. The way that the with social media and the way that the world is kind of playing out today, you would think that that's more than enough girls for each individual guy to get lucky, right? But the way that it plays out, there are gonna be some guys that are gonna get no action at all. They aren't gonna get any girls to look their way. Why? Because on the balance of probabilities, the girls feel as though the guys that they go to school with are not boyfriend or relationship material. And that's a sad thing to kind of see. Like I said, like when I was in college, I was on, like some girls liked me. Not a lot. I had about 3, maybe 4. Maybe 3 to 4 girls that liked me. There was only one that I was somewhat, yeah, there was only one that I was sort of attracted to. And then maybe there was another one, another girl that I was attracted to, but man, like she didn't want me, dude. She ain't want me. Like this one chick, she did not want me. She was more interested in the athletes. And I remember telling her how I felt about her. Only for 2 months later, she ended up leaving the school. And I know one day we were texting, and she told me that, oh, I kind of have a guy now. And I'm like, great, fantastic. Like you got a guy all of a sudden. And I kind of had to look at it like it is what it is. Like it kind of plays out like that. And I was looking at it, but in that case, I wasn't like a nice guy or whatever, but like girls that I really wanted in college, I can only think of 2 that I really did want. Nothing happened. Tried, didn't work. And I remember this one girl, she used to sit next to me, and I was like, dude, like the cutest chick in the room is like sitting next to me right now. She had like this, this raspy voice. She had like these brown eyes, dude. Like the funny thing is, like for me, it was like what made me start to like her was the fact that she started sitting next to me. And I'm like, yo, girls don't just, like, you could sit anywhere you want in a room, and she sat next to me, and then I started falling like a dum-dum. It's little things like that like my brain gets stuck on. Like, oh, she's sitting next to me, she could have sat anywhere else. Why is she sitting next to me? She might be comfortable. So I tried and all. I eventually let her know. I sort of let her know how I felt, but nothing happened with that. But it goes back to what I said, dude. Like you have to be able to, kind of be yourself. But like, girl, I'm sorry to say it, but girls just don't go for the guy that's getting her flowers, the guy that she knows deep down she should be with, the guy that she knows would be a safe candidate, for a relationship, or the guy that she knows will actually care about her. They just don't go for guys like that. Girls hate it. Girls hate hearing guys say that, because Girls swear that guys don't know what they be talking about. But the funny thing is, who's paying attention to the way that the ladies move? Guys are paying attention to the way that the ladies move because the guys want the girls. So the guys have to pay attention to the way that the chicks are moving and try to learn what they like in order to get them. And what are guys learning? Guys are learning that nice guys finish last. But if you were one of those few lucky people to find a chick that is absolutely okay with you telling her exactly how you feel about her, if you can find a girl that you can actually be vulnerable with and her not use that against you, consider yourself lucky, because the world that we live in today, that is not easy to find. It is not. Dude, we got Instagram, people got Snapchat, like you have all of these different things, for like a girl to compare you against everybody else. And the funny thing is, there will always be a guy out there that's better than you, always. But don't take that as like that means that it'll never happen for me. See, you have to be comfortable within yourself and be cool with it. Like I know I'm not the most buff guy out there. I'm not the tallest. I'm not the smartest. I know that, but guess what? Can't nobody be me better than me. Like, I'm weird, so what? Goofy, strange, but I'm me at the end of the day, and there's only one me. The same way that there's only one you. So don't compare yourself, to anyone else, because once you do that, like, you're kind of setting yourself up for a lot of unneeded torture. But like I said, dude, if you can just find a girl that'll like you for you, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Now, I don't know if she'll be with you forever, but if you can try to build that connection. But first you got to build yourself. That's the most important part. I think that's what a lot of people forget. Like, you'll see a girl that you like, and the next thing you know, like, it's all about her, and then you forget you. You can't forget yourself. You can't. Now, Ghani says, I was crushing, son. I was crushing on a girl. Changed schools. She messaged me for help, and she was dating my best friend. What are you doing? Hold on. Tell me that's not what I think it is. I hope not. Okay, nothing to worry about. It says, she didn't like you, but more than half of the class don't like me. Girls be liking the coolest people. But even though some people don't look your type, even care, they even care about you more than the one they're liking. Girls be liking the coolest people, but even though some people don't look your type, they care about you more than the one they like. I mean, if what you're really trying to say with that one is, like, girls be liking, girls usually go for, the guys that stand out the most, and it's usually like eye catchers, like the popular people. But they may like that person, they care about you, but they want whoever that person is. That's why, like, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm surprised I'm gonna say it, but it is what it is. Um, there are two different types of attractions. There are two types of yeah. There are two types of or I should, cause it like I'm trying to make that a complete sentence. There's a difference between because I know one of them. I'm just trying to remember the second one. Um, I guess what I'm trying to say, there are two different levels of being attracted to a person. You can like someone, that's one thing, and then if we're gonna keep it real, we're gonna keep it real, because it's better that people know. And, of course, what we're talking about is PG at the end of the day, but we're gonna be real about it. There are two different levels of attraction. There's there's I guess there's a like we can say that there's a girl, she likes a guy and wants to be with that guy, and then there's a guy that she wants to break, that she, there's a guy that she want to get her ankles broke by, you know and I know, like, one of the comedians made made like a joke about it. There's a guy that she's smashing, and there's a guy that she's letting smash, right? And there's a guy that she should be letting smash, right? And so I think either Eddie Griffin made the joke. He was like, some of y'all should be quiet because you don't know which one you are, right? And it just goes to show that like what you like, like a girl will like something, right? But then what she's sexually attracted to is different. Like, you hear girls say it all the time. I want a guy that's nice to me, kind to me, puts me first, treats me like a queen. That sounds like a nice guy, right? Then when a nice guy comes along, she don't want him. She'll put broski on the back burner, put him in a friend zone. Nice guys finish last. And guess what? She's going after the guy that is the exact opposite of the nice guy. The guy who couldn't care less about whether she's around or not. So some people will take that and be like, you know what? I guess I'm just going to be mean to the girls now. That's the wrong way to go about it. You just have to be yourself. And you still have to be able to operate within your own means. You have to be an individual, because I think that's what girls be looking for, dude. That's what they look for at the end of the day. That's really what they look for. Gani says, I gotta go for some reason. I'll see if you're streaming when I get back. We may be here. In my class, I'm the ghost until I'm in a group project, and after that I'm ghost again. Well, that boy, I feel like you gotta figure it out, man. You gotta figure it out. Cause I know when I was in middle school, I figured out where I was. Like, I understand where I landed on, like, the realm of being popular and not popular. The funny thing is, like, when I was little, it wasn't really it was never a big deal for me, because I was looking at it like, dude, like, this is who I am, and it is what it is. I can't really change it, but I kind of just have to, like, deal with it. And I remember, like, when I was in grammar school, like, I dated, like, this one of the popular girls for like 2 weeks, dude. And it was so funny to me. It was the funniest thing ever. But within that time frame, I'm like, it was like, you kind of get lucky, because it's like, dude, like, oh, this chick is trying to talk, blah blah blah, this blah 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 that. And the funny thing was, like, the connection that we had, she really couldn't show that around the other popular girls, because I was the nerd, she was a popular girl, she can only be seen with popular guys. And every time she would get around like other popular chicks, you kind of had to like play me a little bit. But I understood it. Like I get it. Like, you know, like you don't necessarily like fit in or whatever, so you kind of have to, you know, deal with it and just kind of understand that that's what that was. It says how most of the class hate me, bully me, but I can't keep crying inside. Well, Deborah, you're gonna have to speak up. You gotta let people know that, like, you know, it's not cool, because a lot of people will sit there and do things to people that they feel they can constantly get away with it. I was bullied when I was little. You know, like, it is what it is. You know, like, you kind of have to like grow out of it. You know, because you shouldn't have to like go through that. You know, but there is you know, there could be some like good in that, in a sense of you can come out stronger than you'll ever think you'll be able to, if you can tough it out. It's a part of life. You know, like, not everyone is going to like you. There are going to be people out there that challenge you. There are going to be people out there that just don't like the way you look. And don't you think I've tried that? Yeah, I'm sure you tried that, Deadpool. But guess what? It's not gonna be a change overnight. It's not gonna be fixed overnight. You got to keep going forward. And guess what? If people don't like you, don't care. Be like, all right, whatever. Like, I'll stay over here, you know, in this corner. And you know, you gotta pick and choose what you can deal with. And I'm like what a lot of people don't understand. Like, you know what's funny about the whole situation with like bullies and all? You ever see like those movies where the bully gets bullied? What's going on, Jones? What's going on? I'm not strong one. Smart one. I'm the hated one. Well, don't let it get to you, Deadpool. Don't let it get to you. That's all I can say about that one. The only advice that I can give you is that a lot of the people that don't like you, they're weak individuals anyway. It's easy to sit there and yeah, you see Jones. It's easy to sit there and be goofy and, like, you know, try to pretend that, like, oh, you know, you all swole, this is and all of that, right? It's easy to do that. But, you know, like, you know, you could easily just like back off, and, like, you know, they could easily back off and not be like that. But then again, Deadpool, like, you're gonna have to show people that, like, yeah, like, dude, like, I'm telling you right now, like, I'm type done with this. Like, yo, for real, every day I walk through those doors, it's not gonna be like this. You know, sometimes it may get to the point where, like, you know, people start snapping, and then the next thing you know, fights break out. It may get to that point, because you can only keep on poking someone and bothering someone until they snap. Like, at some point, they may snap, and guess what? Half of the times, bullies don't even see it coming. So what ends up happening? They get smacked for free in front of everybody. And then you know, now it's like, dude, they had it coming. They had it coming. Keep your mouth and your hands to yourself. But, you know, there are some, you know, when I was little, like, there was this one person, I'll never forget it. 5th grade. It happened in 5th grade. What happened was there was this guy. And the weirdest thing is, we were cool, and then we weren't. You know, like, it would just be days where he was chill, and then days where he wasn't. So he was like just the well, he was like one, he was like like a fake bully or something like that. But for some reason he would only, I don't know, maybe because it is what it is, but it kind of just seemed like he would like bother me and tease me. One day, when I tell you, dude, one day I just had enough. Like, I was in line. He when they say like they cut you in front of the line. Like, he got in front of me. Broski turned around. I hit him with like 7 body shots. Like, the minute, cause I think he was like poking me or whatever. Like like when they poke you with your finger. I turned around, dude. I hit him with like 7 body shots. Not even lying. Hit him like 7 body shots. And then he didn't bother me again. Like the teacher was like, "What are y'all doing? Y'all fighting?" And he was like, "Nah, we playing." And then I hit him, I hit him with like 7 body shots. And then I hugged him, and cause there was like all of that anger pimped up, like kind of like building at once. And then that was like the end of that. Like I don't mean for it to come off like that, but I'm telling you, dude, like people, like, and dude, sometimes like some bullies, man, at some point they gonna get what's coming to them, and it's like, oh, that's a dangerous message. People really don't understand how human beings work. And then they're so busy to sit there and say, oh, let's clip this, and let's paint this, let's paint Grubby in a light to basically say that he's promoting, like, bad messages. Nah, you just don't get it. Let somebody keep bothering you for like 6 months straight, and you mean to tell me you might not smack them? Be real. When emotions get a little hot, chins get dropped on the floor. But you'll be better, Deadpool. You'll be better, man. Trust me. I know the conversation went from, relationships and to like to that. I mean, well, Deadpool. I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta. Think about it. Even if you gotta do like I don't know, like tell a teacher or something. Let them know. And even if you gotta keep telling the teacher don't work, tell the principal don't work, tell one of the, I don't know, security guards, tell another teacher. There are a lot of teachers. Do what you can. Tell your parents. A lot of people some people underestimate what their parents can do. Parents come to school. Better yet, tell the bully's parent that he's being a clown. Watch how he switch up. Mom, Dad, I'm sorry. I would never bully another person again. And then you actually see like what broski really is around their parents. That's the funny thing with like kids that kids that are young. It's like, yeah, you want to be Mr. Tough Guy in school, but you still get hit with the belt though. You want to be tough in school, but you peed in the bed last night. A lot of people are putting on a front, man. A lot of people are putting on a front. Knowing their parents, they would not care. You don't know that, Deadpool. I'm telling you right now, you can't. The only reason why you can't make that assumption is because, like I said, a bully is on their best behavior on a balance of probabilities. A bully is on their best behavior when their parents are around, or when the person that's taking care of them is around. Because if the person that's taking care of them, you think the bully gonna try to bully their parents? I'm not gonna take the trash out, Dad. You take it out. Who you think you talking to? Little kid outside in his drawers taking out the trash. But all I'm gonna say is Deadpool, like, your situation, so you kind of have to deal with it. And I know you say that, oh, you tried. You don't have a choice but to keep trying. You don't have a choice. Either that, or the last resort is for you to transfer schools. That's the last resort, for you to just leave. I mean, like I said, no one should have to go through that. No one should have to deal with that. It's the world, man. It's the world we live in, dude. Like once you go to school, you gonna run into all types of people. You're gonna run into people in the real world. You're gonna get older, and let's say you're one of those people that like to go out to the parties. You're gonna have people at the parties that swear they're the life of the show, and there may be someone else there that's trying to still a spotlight. There's like popularity contests. Like what you see in school is a reflection of real life. Like that stuff happens when you get old and when you graduate. Now the bully thing, I don't really know about that. I don't really know about the bully part. But maybe people just get a little more subtle about it. Everyone's trying. You got people out there that want to make it seem as if they're always better than the next person. You're always gonna see people like that. And as I got older, what ended up happening was that I'm like, dude, I couldn't care less about what someone else has over me. And that's why the person that I am today, I kind of see it a little differently than going all the way back to the whole relationship thing. It's like, dude, I don't have time to really be putting myself down anymore, because I will never be the perfect package, for a female. I will never be the perfect package for a female. I can have everything everything that she would want from like a visual aspect. I can have this, I can have that, I can have this, and I can have that. But guess what? Like the brain inside this chromodomium, man, that in and of itself is why I would never be perfect. But then again, no one is perfect. So for me, I'm like, I couldn't care less. If you don't like me, oh well. Is it gonna sting a little bit, especially if it's someone that you chose? It'll sting a little bit. It'll sting a little. But it is what it is. There are girls all over the place. There are girls all over the place. It's just, the way that my mind works is that I always choose one. I've always been super picky, and I always end up choosing one girl. And when that girl says no, it hurts like all irritation in the world. Yeah. Because it can get a little annoying. If this channel are you talking about you, Game Over? If this channel gets shut down, I'm done with YouTube. Wait, who you talking about, Game Over? You talking about me? What are you talking about? I mean, like, no, I know for me, like, I'm not into the whole, your channel, Game Over. Well, as long as you're doing your thing, you should be fine. You should be fine. Like, just be mindful of what you post. Be mindful of the information that you put out there, and you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Just be mindful of that. Now, you're not gonna please everyone. Just remember that too. That's the most important thing. Do your thing and understand that you're not going to please everyone. Prime example. Look at Corey X Kenshin. Look at Corey's channel. People can say arguably that Corey is probably one of the most respected YouTubers on YouTube. But guess what? You still have people out there that'll sit there and drop a comment and they'll say something like, I don't like the way that he posts videos. Or I don't like that every time he does his intro, he only does the welcome. I want him to switch it up, dude. When I tell you that people will find the tiniest thing to complain about, you can't please everyone, man. You can't. And that's exactly why you just gotta stop worrying about it. There's no point. Be the best version of yourself that you can be, and move forward. When it comes down to relationships, if you can find someone that will cherish who you are, if you can find someone that you can build with, if you can find someone that will accept you for the way that you are now, and understand that you still have room to grow to be something even better, then okay, you're fine. And if just understand that, like, just because someone says no, just because someone may not want to get involved with you, then it's not the end of the world. It'll feel like it though, but you'll bounce back. I just know that for me, and I'll speak from from me being from a personal, for a slightly somewhat personal side. It'll hurt me because I'm super selective with who I like. So it'll sting a bit more, but then I know that at the end of the day that I'll bounce back and kind of have to keep moving forward. And even if me moving forward is me moving away and going elsewhere and growing in a different area, like away from the person that I kind of spilled my feelings and my intentions out to, and my heart, all of that extra stuff, mi corazón, you know you just gotta keep moving forward. There's literally over what trillions of people. I'm tearing up just by telling you, Grub. No worries, Deadpool, man. I was there, man. I was there. I was bullied too. If like, if you're not a bully yourself, at some point, someone is going to try and bully you. At some point, you know. At some point. Now you can choose to confront your bully, or you can choose to try to keep the peace. And the funny thing is, Deadpool, there at some point there may be like a bully out there that all they do is talk and they want to clown you, right? It could happen, but at some point, you got to look at it like, dude, you just like hearing yourself talk. You just like talking. And a lot of people like bullies, when they're trying to make you feel small, all it does at the end of the day is show insecurities within themselves. Like, if a bully will sit there and be like, "Oh, you're look at you're so skinny," right? Something like that. And then but guess what? The bully is like, maybe the bully can lose a couple of pounds, Like, a lot of people will sit there and then they'll be saying things about you, but it actually reveals more about them than it does yourself. I made a peak mashup and put it in memes and media on the court. Listen to it, but don't get beat. You said fact about me. Sorry, Bull. It's alright to be skinny, man. It's alright to be skinny. You're still young. You gotta look at how old you are. Like, if you're young, like, well, if you feel as though you're skinny and weak, look at you, 14. I mean, like, 16. You have a whole lot of time to get strong. See, here's the problem. The problem is a lot of people expect for them to be perfect, and I'll use me, because that's the easiest thing to do. If I use me, because even till this day, it's so easy for me to poke holes at things that are wrong with me. Like, I'll use myself. Yeah, I'm skinny, and arms a little bony. I'm not the strongest guy. Not the most attractive guy. Not the smartest guy. I don't have a deep voice. So if I go up to a chick and I say, "Hey, I would like to take you out on a date," or "I would like to, is it possible that we could see each other this weekend?" Like, my voice is not deep. Like,
Hey, yo, baby girl, I was wondering if maybe this weekend we could get together. I was wondering if maybe we could go somewhere, spend a little time with each other.
I don't have a deep voice for all of that. And guess what? I don't care. I don't care. Man, I'm me at the end of the day. And even and no one I realize that no one has to like me. I have to like me. You may be skinny, you may be weak, but guess what? You could go to the gym if you wanted to. You can start doing push-ups. You can do push-ups right now if you felt like it. Push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. You can ask mom or dad to go buy you some dumbbells, and you can start curling. You can do some weights. You can curl. You can lift weights in your house. How I know I'm hated? We have class group chat, but I'm the only one not included. Deadpool, you have to stop caring about that stuff, man. You have to stop caring. The strongest people that are the strongest people on the face of this planet are people that have spent a lot of time by themselves. The person that I am today, I'm the way that I am today because I've been excluded from things. I've been pushed out. I've been betrayed. I've been told to my face that I was crazy. I've been, I've been, kind of taken advantage of. And guess what? When you sit down by yourself and figure it out and realize that, you didn't deserve to go through any of that because, when you realize that you deserve better, man, you start to move different. You start to look at it like, if you don't want to be around me, then fine. I don't need you to be around me. I don't need to be a part of this group. I don't need to be a part of some group chat. Because you're young now. How we doing, Flub? So what's going to end up happening is, let's say you have 20 friends with you right now. By the time you reach 18, 21, 22, let's say, you start working a full-time job, like 9 to 5. You're only gonna end up with like maybe 5 friends that you're cool with, cool enough to even send a text message to. Maybe 2 of them that you might want to go out with every other weekend. Like from 20 friends when you're 15 to 5 friends when you're 22. You're not gonna have a whole lot of friends when or not that you're not gonna have a whole lot, but you might not have 20 friends. Like I said, from like 20 friends to like maybe 5 or like 5 really great ones. That's better. I'm doing all right, Flub. Just having a conversation with the people. Like right now, I can count on. Actually, I can't count on one hand because I have a couple of more people that I've gotten kind of cool with. I think maybe about like 6 people that I'm cool with today, whereas before, back in high school, I had maybe 10 to 12 people that were so-called friends that I got betrayed by, or that I felt betrayed me. My handwriting is unreadable. I misspell a lot. But you gotta stop poking holes at you, Deadpool. And I know for me, it's easy for me to sit there and say that to you when that's something that I do to myself. Like right now, I look at it like I'm not good enough. I don't. I'm not good enough, but it's like I don't look like.
Avast ye landlubbers, all ye servy scallywags out to eat your grub.
Don't eat nothing. But like you gotta stop poking holes at yourself, man. That's something that I'm trying not to do now. Like I'm trying not to see a person that I want to get to know and be like, this person's not interested. This person isn't gonna see me the way that I want them to see me. Man, I don't even see myself the way I want that person to see me, and because of that, you start to project. Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not big enough. I'm not, big, like swole. Like, I'm not big enough. I don't do the things that this person does. This person won't find me interesting. This person won't want to be around me. Won't want to talk to me. And all that does is knock yourself down. You say things about yourself, and you start treating yourself worse than the people that don't like you treat you. And then you don't notice it until you kind of sit down and be like, dude, I don't have to be liked by everyone. Like, I don't have to fit into some category. And like, because you're not, like I said, you're not perfect. You can't be perfect, because if you end up being perfect for someone else, like, you won't like what you become. Teachers say they can't read my handwriting. So what? And so what? Tell them get better glasses. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Deadpool. Like, you can't be caring too much. So what, man? Who cares? If they got a problem with your handwriting, then maybe, you know what? The only alternative that I can think of something like that is, you know what? Ask them if you can type your papers. They can read that. My handwriting was never the best. I realized that my handwriting is better when I write with a sharp pencil than when I write with a pen. I don't know. And what are you saying with that? You can't fall lover? What are you saying there, Deadpool? You can't fall lover? Or are you saying that you can't fall in love? What are you saying? Look. Hey, flub, hey. What you saying, Deadpool? I know you're not saying you can't fall in love. I know you ain't saying that. Man, you have no idea how easy it is to fall in love. All you gotta do is consider the possibilities, and then you start falling for free. Oh, you say you can't fall more down? Man, sometimes you'd be surprised. But you can always get back up. You gotta, see, the problem is when people start to feel negative emotions, do you know how easy it is just to sit in that? Do you know how easy it is to be depressed? Because, the funny thing is, when you end up feeling depressed, what ends up happening? You feel like you don't want to do anything. You don't want to get up. You don't want to talk to people. You don't want to, I'll be real with it. I've heard things where, some people say, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go outside. I want to be alone. That's easy. Why? Because when you're feeling depressed, when you lack motivation, you don't want to do anything that requires energy. It's easy to feel like that. But it's also just as easy to feel the opposite. Be like, you know what? Man, I'm not about to sit around and feel like this all day. Grub3. Hey, now I gotta try. I want some snacks. And I want some fries. Billy says hi, but Grubby says bye. Ying's coming over and she wanna play fight. Get it? Now we mad. Now we wanna try. He wanna catch a 1v1 with a samurai. Spider grub, swinging through the sky. Tune in to the grub when the grub is live. That beat is still dirty. No one's ever used it before. That's the first time. But I'm just saying that, dude, that used to be me, man. I used to sit in the dark, light off, lay down all day, try not to eat, but I used to lack motivation to eat. I got up and I'm like, dude, I can't keep walking around feeling like this, man. I can't, because what ends up happening is here's the thing. While I'm sitting around beating myself up, destroying myself, what if there's a person out there that wants to talk to you? They want to mingle with you, but then you start to exude that energy that you're not good enough. And they start looking at it like, dude, I saw this person in a whole nother light, and now they kind of switched up, and now I see that I don't want to be around that type of energy. So for me, it's I can't sit there and be beating myself out, because you might be missing out. You might be missing out on somebody that sees you better than what you see in yourself. What's this green stuff on my sandwich? Hit it! What? all I'm saying is like you have to be. Take care, Flub. I appreciate that. The energy. But you can't. You have to stop doing that, man. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice, Deadpool. Trust me, man. When you get older, like here's what I'll say. If you work on yourself, and I know it's easier said than done. If you work on yourself, if you build yourself up, if you focus on what you feel makes you weak, if you really care that much and then you focus on making those changes, prime example. If you feel as though you're too skinny, you can go to the gym. If you feel as though you're weak, guess what you can do with the gym? You can work out, get bigger. You can increase your protein intake. You can get bigger. You can get your body 10 times better. You can get your body on point. You can get healthy. And by taking care of your body, it'll end up boosting your confidence. Why? Because when you look at yourself in the mirror, you physically look on point. Like you looking down, you're staring at your belly button, and you see 6 abs just chilling. Bam! Look at this 6-pack, boy. I got a 6-pack, and I didn't even go to the store and buy a 6-pack of Gatorade. These abs on point, right? You can look, get your body on point. Get your mental state on point. Be comfortable with not fitting in a room. You know, next thing you know, like when you walk in a room, you could just go sit down. And you don't have to feel like, oh, I gotta please this person and try to go fit in. You don't need to fit in. What you need to fit in for? What you need to fit in for? To try to please someone else? Nah. Please yourself. I'm gonna post another weird video. Game says, Grubb, did you ever listen to Igor album? I did. Not my can of beans. But you know that's what I'm saying. That but like man, you have what it takes. Like you're young, okay? Man, all of us are young. You know, if you wake up in the morning tomorrow, that's another day for you to get it right. It's another day for you to get it right. You just gotta keep pushing forward and keep doing what you can. You know, there are many people out there that are not born with a silver spoon in their mouth, so they gotta try like dummy hard just to get to the same spot. You know, just for them to feel like they've gone, you know, they've gotten somewhere in life. You know, they gotta try dummy hard for no reason. So you gotta keep pushing forward. You know. Gotta keep pushing forward. Don't get too distracted by the ladies. Now, don't get me wrong. The ladies will always be cute and attractive. Like, I remember like when I was in high school. You know, I like the cutest chick in the building. Man, let me tell you, my freshman year of college, I saw girls that were twice as good looking as that one. I'm telling you. And every time you think that oh, this is the cutest girl I've ever seen, what planet Earth did she even come from? You gonna see another chick and you gonna swear she came from Mars. You gonna think she came from Venus. You like, she looked better than the first one. How was this even possible? Dude, man. Telling you, you're gonna be on point. But you gotta, it's a work in progress, man. It's a work in progress. You really gotta grind. You have to grind. You have to believe it. You gotta put forth the effort, because you just can't say it. You can't say, I'm gonna be better, I'm gonna do better. You gotta actually go out and do better. Like prime example, like when you start to feel sad and when you start to feel down, don't sit there and tell yourself, I'm not going to feel like this. I'm going to do things to make me, to help me not feel like this. Get up, get off your cheeks, and go do things that actually make you feel better. And may those things be productive and positive things that add to your life in a productive manner and not take away from your life in a negative way. You says until a girl makes a move, no need to rush. Newsflash, Deadpool. You may not like what I'm getting ready to say, but I have to be honest. A, on a balance of probabilities, a girl will not make a move. Now, what I will say is that if you're paying attention, she will rotate around you. Like she'll kind of, at least what I'm thinking is she'll find a way to kind of be around in a sense. I honestly don't know. Maybe if a girl wants to communicate with you some way somehow she'll make it, or not saying that she'll make it easy, not saying that she'll do it intentionally, but some way somehow you'll find a way. But see, the thing is, it's like normally the guy has to make the first move, and after you make the first move, you need to pay attention to how she responds. Prime example, the energy you put in, she has to reciprocate the energy. Like, and I know a lot of people may not know what reciprocate means. Meaning prime example, how what 1 plus 1 is what? It's 2, right? So if 1 plus 1 is 2, here's how I can try to explain this, and I hope it makes sense. If you put in 1, you need to watch how she responds to you, so that you can determine whether or not she's putting in that other 1, so that you guys can hit 2. The energy you put into her, she needs to be putting into you. I should have said that first instead of coming up with an example like that. The energy you give, she had. Listen, when you want to sit there and try to talk to someone or try to be in a relationship with someone, like it takes 2 people to be in a relationship. It's not a one girl. It's not a one. It's not a one-way road. This is a 2-way. Like we gotta be here with it. You know, like what I put into this, I need to see you give me that energy. Like if you're always trying to initiate the contact, like prime example, if you're always trying to initiate contact and you never get a response, that lets you know right then and there you don't need to be talking to whoever that is. Logical, take care, amigo. Don't forget to drop 10,000 likes on the video. 100%. I'm logical. I ain't playing. You either drop 10,000 likes on the video or you gotta give me a sandwich. Either or, right? So you just gotta pay attention, man. The energy that you put into people, you need to make sure that they're giving you that same energy, because you don't want to be putting all of this time and effort into something where someone doesn't even reciprocate that same energy. Like I said, like your best friend, like every time you see your best friend, y'all get dummy excited when y'all around each other. Imagine if every time you saw a friend, you got excited, oh my god, friend, and then the person was like, yeah, what's up? Gotta be mindful of that. I'm just saying that don't take that so literally. I'm just saying, like, just be mindful. T. But at the end of the day, what's gonna end up happening, Deadpool, is everyone has to learn the hard way before they can learn the right way. You'll learn how to communicate. You'll learn all of that stuff. You just gotta take it a day at a time. Whoever keep opening that door better walk in or walk out and close it. But I don't know. You know what's funny? Now I know a lot of y'all may not. Actually, a lot of y'all probably know. Let's talk about Ying for a little bit. Ying isn't in the chat. Let's talk about it. Ying is goofy. Now, the funny thing with Ying is you want to find someone that gives you some energy, right? That's what you want to do. But then, you want to you wanna like you just wanna find someone that's excited to see you, in a sense, or not even excited. You just want to find someone that you cool with, man. Like at the end of the day, you just want to find people that you're cool with. And if the people that you are currently around aren't cool with you being around, too bad for them. They can go kick rocks. Literally go outside, go to a lake and start kicking rocks. Who cares, man? They don't need to be around you anyway. Like, I don't know, man. Like in this world, like, you said the lake won't have enough rocks. It'll never have enough rocks. Well, tell them, put their socks in the water and search for rocks. Everything will be all right, man. It'll be all right. Even for me, as I'm thinking right now, like I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'm gonna, sometimes you gotta risk. You gotta risk being seen for people to see you. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. That's the only way you'll learn. The only way you'll grow. I just wish that if I could close my eyes and I could make a wish, I just wish that you could be honest and that you would get a chance. I wish you could be honest and not feel like that would be used against you in a negative way. I wish that people didn't make up these stupid rules. You lived through it. I'm going through it. Yeah. But the funny thing is, Deadpool, the reality is you never fully get through it. There are always gonna be like these moments where you feel like there'll always be these moments that challenge the very fiber of your being. The best thing that you can do is push forward and have faith that you'll be okay. That's all you can do. No one's perfect, man. No one's perfect. Not even your parents. And you know what's funny? If your parents are respectable and if your parents understand, they'll be honest with you. The best thing for people to do if they want to understand how to, I would say, if not, if you can talk to your father, if you guys have like, your fathers, or if you just have a male figure, like when you're going through hard times like that, like tough times, any male figure that you absolutely respect, have a conversation with them. Talk to them and say, when you feel like this, how do you get, what do you do? How do you deal with it? How do you deal with the troubles? You gotta, it's as simple as when you fall down, pick yourself back up and keep moving forward. And then just hope that you'll get, hope and have faith that you'll have a chance to make it right. Because we live and we learn. It's a part of life. I can say to you after New Year, I will give you update, I promise. No worries, Deadpool. Just don't beat yourself up. Do not beat yourself up about like any of your inadequacies. Don't do that, because I have because it's bad enough that there are people out there that are going to do that for free. So don't let the world be an enemy. Don't be an enemy to yourself. Like, don't be your own enemy. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. You have to. You will have some doubts. You'll have self doubts. Like, it's a part of it. You think that I walk around with all of the confidence in the world? No. But when I start to take a dip, I check myself. I have to check myself all the time. All the time I have to check myself, because because the thing is, for me, I don't talk to anyone. When I do start to get like that, I really don't be communicating. So for me, I have to sit down and say, Josh, you got to come out of this. You can't be beating yourself up, man. Like the world, the world will do that. Like the world will, then the world is going to do that. So you gotta let that, try your best to let the self-doubt go. You gotta let that stuff go. Don't be putting yourself under a microscope and trying to dissect everything that's wrong with you, because man, like there are people out there that'll do that for you. And guess what? There are also people out there that will look at you and say you are everything that they wish they could be. So you can't have one without the other. Like, good exists and evil exists. So you'll be all right. You just gotta keep pushing forward. That's all you can do. And all you have to do is just hope that when you open your mouth and when you start to speak, that the person that you're speaking to will accept you. And just hope that you're not too late, I suppose. But hey, it's not too late. It's never too late. You just gotta hope that when it's time for you to shine, you shine. Looks like we both will let our emotions loose. Yeah, but that's why I say it's a part. It's like you're not going. You can't not feel emotions. You can't not feel them. That's why you always have to check them. And you always have to check what your emotions are telling you. If your emotions are telling you some nonsense, but it just feels like it might be true because you're going through it, that doesn't mean it's true. You might just be going through it right now. You might just be sad. This too shall pass. Pick up where you left off. And just pray that you'll be able to do those things, that you'll be able to build those connections and all of that good stuff. Just pray that you'll be able to find someone. Just have faith that when you feel that you found someone, you'll be able to communicate properly, or just communicate at all. Forget properly, just let it out. Be able to get that job that you want. Be able to make the life you want to see with the people you want to share it with. All of that fantastic stuff. And if you don't do it right today, try tomorrow. That's the end of that. That's all I can say. Everyone goes through hardships. No one's perfect. You just got a bunch of dum-dums walking around swearing they're the best when they're not. Everyone is goofy. I went to a park today, and all I wanted to do was hop on the monkey bars. But then, in that moment, all I could think about was, when you sit there and you're doing these things, you know, like you gotta grow up and the world wants you to be an adult, but don't you ever just want to go somewhere and be a kid? Don't you want to go to like a park and jump around, no rules? Don't you want to be able to do something fun, something nice? You could be like, yo, like for real, no rules. Let's just go to this place. Let's just bring the walls down and be a big kid. You're the first person to see my other side. I'm that type of guy to cry in silence. I'm the kind of guy that processes in silence. I usually don't tell anyone anything about me. So when people ask and they say, Josh, Mr. Grubb, can you tell us something about you? There's nothing to tell. Why not? Because people don't usually ask me about me. So I usually disregard it. It's not too late, and never too late. And now I kind of have the opportunity to open up a little bit, but I'm not going to. I don't want to. That's not something I don't care to share. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing Onimusha. And it's gonna be a single stream. I'm gonna play that game from start to finish. I'm beating the whole game. I'm getting, not only am I going to get the yellow suit, I'm gonna get the red suit. I'm gonna have my health bar be as long as it can. I'm gonna try to find all of the little trinket things so I can get the sword of the gods. And I'm not gonna stop until I beat the whole game in one stream. And we're gonna start the stream maybe at 11:30. I just hope that one day I can, I hope that I have faith. I've come this far. There's no reason why I can't go further. I actually know what I want to do next, like after this job. I actually know what I want to do next. I think right now, the next step for me is I want to be a clinical case manager. Grubb, gotta go soon, because it's almost 4 a.m. Yep, it is almost 4. We've been live for 1 hour and 42 minutes. Do you want the sound off of the gods, Deadpool? I got you. I got you. Not the lane, never do. Even if I see, it'll be alright. Even boom, 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 boom. You wanna go all new? Just for you, amigo, so we can wrap up the feels. I'ma play 3 for you, okay? I got you.
I walked into the deli. I looked at the guy and said, "Give me some jelly. Put it on some bread and put it in my belly. Because you know I haven't eaten all day. Now put the jelly on the bread. Now put the jelly on the bread."
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Put it into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or creep or drip or crash. Be water, my friend.
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
It's just for you, amigo. Just for you.
Thank you.
Now, Deadpool. I hope that gives you a decent amount of sound alerts to relax to. But just remember, empty your mind. Formless and shapeless. Don't you worry, Grubb. I'm not the first or last, but I'm the guy who will be here. I have time. Hoo-wee. It didn't matter much. But yeah, man. Well. So, Saturday we have Onimusha. I'll type it in the chat so you guys actually know what it is. I think, isn't it Onimusha Warlords? It's strictly Onimusha then. How was your day? It was alright. I had a couple of laughs. And then had to sit my ass down because I was doing too much. I had to sit down, stop talking, and stop moving. Who keeps opening the doors around here? Got me looking. Yep, so the game is called Onimusha. It says, oh, grab alone. No worries, amigo. No worries. Onimusha. This will be long play for tomorrow morning, 11:30 Eastern. That's definitely what we're gonna be doing. I got a message. Relax. Chill. Yep, but that's definitely what we're gonna be playing tomorrow. Have I played the game before? Yes, I have. Have I ever played it on PC? No, I have not. So that's what we're gonna do. Then I'm gonna actually dominate the game. If I would punch, I would be Deadpool. I thought we were past that. We're gonna put a cap on that. We're gonna put a cap on that. We're not gonna talk about that no more. We're not talking about that. We're past that. You know, we process, then we put a lid on it. You know, we're not gonna try and dwell in that. All this week, like I had to, like a couple days, I had to like go through it, and then I'm like, Josh, yo, wake up, son. Like we got other things that we need to be doing. Like you have no time to be like this, cause I'm telling you, dude. Like when you're feeling it and you're going through it, all you wanna do is feel it and go through it. But then I'm like, yo, I'm done. I'm done with this, man. Like, nah, I got other things to do. Details. Grubby, I might be getting annoyed with this. Tell me if I am. But I whipped up a beat. You say you might be getting annoyed with it. You whipped up a beat, want to hear? This is massage envy. Nah, not today. Not today, Gunny. Because if you're getting annoyed with a beat, that kind of sounds like to me like you're kind of throwing things together. You know what I just thought about? What if I had a orange sweater that was bright like this one? You guys almost can't tell what color it is. Can you tell what color it is? It almost looks peach, but it's not peach at all. It's not orange. It is not orange.
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
Now I'm a little motivated.
But you know you gotta have Dante and...
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
I actually did that myself. I did put that in it, right? Did I do this? I probably did do it. Don't know. Yeah, I probably... I smell ground beef. I smell adobo. I smell onion powder. I smell the garlic powder. Maybe a little meat in the rice. I smell ground beef frying in the pan. I definitely smell that. What's this? Oh, is this... Can I get to the yams? Sweet yam. Show me the way. I got milk to beat.
Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay.
Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way. Fade one. 'Cause I got bills to pay. Can I give you a song recommendation for the background? No! I don't want your song recommendations. What's wrong with you? Can't you see we're cozying next to the fireplace? Now the question is, Ghani, do you have the song? There was this game that what was this game? There was this game, dude. It's like Mutant X Super Smash Bro. Oh, it's like a Super Smash style of game. And a do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What? I can't remember what the game was called though. I can't find it. Do 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 do. Anyone knows what that thing was called? Fire. Can I give you a song recommendation? But it's lo-fi. I mean, if it's lo-fi, then we could probably play that for tomorrow. Like, you know, tomorrow morning. Like, when we start the stream, we usually have some kind of background track in the background. That's what I'm thinking. It's a franchise. What? Really? And what services do they provide? How known are they? Do 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 do. If I keep talking, I will make. No, you won't. Deadpool, like, it's not gonna happen, dude. Like, I'm not that sensitive of an individual. Like, I'll just be real with everyone. It's not the easiest. You guys have no idea how disregarding I am of my own emotions. The last time I I was like hurt was when my father died. So you got to take that into account. Cause I only cry when I'm actually pissed about something. Mugen mod, what is it? Where is it? See, only Mad King knows what it is. I don't know what it's even called. Or is it called Mugen mod versus let me try to find it. I mean, it looks like this is it. What is it called? Mugen. It's called Mugen. Let me see. It is. Yeah. Because I know what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for a particular title. Oh! Dang, you know how you start sneezing like? No. Now I feel like I gotta find it. Mute that real quick. Hey, I found it! I found it. Play! Just giving you guys a taste of what you're gonna be hearing tomorrow for the stream. When people say they're ugly for attention, I'll agree. Let's see if this year would be. That's what as bad as last year. You gotta change your mindset when you're looking at things like that, Deadpool. And I keep telling you, stop looking at it from a negative aspect. Funny story. Me and two friends made a song named Spaghetti Noodles, and it blew up somehow. So we remade it, and it's gaining more traction. Now we're remaking it again. All right, Ghana, I see you. I can name one positive thing that happened at school. How old are you? 16. Who told you to... Tuka! Ladies and gentlemen, y'all ready to wrap up stream? Bro, I want to make a song like this now. Work on your grammar, boy. Ghana, man, chill, leave him alone. That's what school is for. And last time I checked, you're not a teacher. He said, no! It's too early. What you mean? It's 2:03. Take care, Deadpool. We gotta go. I ain't nobody going for no 3 hours. Let me invite people. No! Don't you invite anyone. We gotta wrap up soon because I'm kind of chilling now. Because the Just Chatting stream is usually chill. Do-dee-dee-doo, It's the Mugen Megabix. It says, too late, broski. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I'll dip off right now. Say I won't. Say I won't. Stranger, stranger.
Stranger, stranger. Now that's a weapon.
Now that's a weapon. Man, Resident Evil. Hit it one more time for the people.
Right.
Wolf.
Wolf. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to end the stream. Personally, best, smallest streamer I know. Well, actually, it's still live. No! If Steel was live on the day, you guys know Modern Warfare 3 is getting ready to come out. That's so dumb to me. All they have to do is add some type of expansion on the current Modern Warfare game. But I feel like they're really milking the series right now. Modern Warfare 2 isn't even finished. What's the plans for the weekend? Build a chair. Well, if I take it out the box. Feel better. In regards to my stomach. Been feeling a little goofy this week. And keep it real with myself, if that makes sense. Stomach was hurting for a couple of days, but probably from not eating many solid foods, such as the Lord of my life. It's probably gonna be same as last. What do you mean? What's gonna be the same as last, Gani? How do you have 100 plus members in your Discord server yet you barely pass 5 viewers on streams? Because a lot of people don't. Because a lot of people that watch me, a lot of people that have followed me, and a lot of people that are in my Discord, they came from Geometry Dash. That's why. That's why I don't have a lot of people tuning in, and that's also why I'm not going to give people Geometry Dash, because they don't tune in. I'm not just gonna turn the stream on and just give people what they want when they don't really help. They aren't really helping me get to where I want to get. Now, of course, beggars can't be choosers. You can't just run around just asking your viewers for favors now that your numbers going. But you know, the potential was there. But the problem is, they get ungrateful. Well, not they get ungrateful. I mean, like in general, viewers get ungrateful. Viewers become entitled because when they tune into the streams and I'm playing other games, they only want to watch me play Geometry Dash. And so you know what they'll say, Gani? Go play Geometry Dash. I want to watch you play that. I don't want to watch you play this. Well, now I'll never play it. How about that one? You're not going to tell me what to play. The things people spend beanie weenies on is interesting sometimes. It is what it is. I spend beanie weenies on games, so you'll start back up when 2.2 comes out, right? Well, when people submit things that I can when people submit levels that I actually can see that people put time in, yeah. When an update comes out, yeah. But I'm not gonna hop on it the day it comes out, not unless people made levels that are actually worth viewing. So basically, you'll never play it again. At this point, no, I'm not. I don't plan on ever playing it again. What's that word? Isn't it RX? prescribed. Why? Who are you getting them for? I feel like every game is just crumbling if they update it or don't update it. Something like that. Okay. I feel like, oh, my apologies, Gani, cause I'm looking down at this thing and like I'm a little not heated, but I'm like I'm trying to figure something out. What's going on, Gani? What's going on? I was staring down, staring at something. I don't really like it when people are trying. I thought stream ended for a bit. Saw you were doing the sound alert stuff. Answer the question. What is the purpose? I'd advise you to think twice about that. But do what you will. Stream lagged real bad for a sec. Did it lag or did I just do something like... It's a little difficult to be stammering like that. How far are you from Montclair? Far enough, I suppose. Why? I mean, if that's how you're talking, you're better off keeping that ass home. Don't burrow me. Autocorrect. Therapist. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. You just try to keep it real if you can. No. Why not go have a night out without run? If not, why the switch up? People, what's your Candy? I would have to say withdrawals. Number one reason why you gotta look back on the text before sending it. Stupid autocorrect. Yeah, autocorrect be saying some goofy things sometimes. My favorite candy, I really don't have a favorite candy because candy is sweet and I don't like sweet things. I don't like sweet candy. If I ever do have to eat candy, it would have to be sour candy. Like, I used to really like sour Skittles. I used to love those things. I used to kill them. I'm hungry. Took a nap. Took a nap of the gods. Say you got like 1,000 views right now. What would you do? Well, I've had 1,000 views before. I would highlight the video and I would look at it like, oh, my viewers really like this type of content. Like, if it was, you know, like, you mean like 1,000 viewers? If I got 1,000 viewers all at once, I would tell them thank you. I would tell them that they don't have to follow the channel, but it would be greatly appreciated if they could drop a like, but only drop a like if they would keep the like there. Like, don't like and then unlike, you know. Or if they would really like to, you know, we have like 1,000 viewers. I'm like, guys, like, we play a whole variety of different games. We've played a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's games. We played all of the One Night at Flumpty's games. We play scary games, adventure games, console games, all of that fun stuff. And, you know, like, it's nothing but positive energy over here. And you are not welcome to the stream unless you bring snacks. I think that's what I would say. And I would say, as always, you guys are more than welcome to stop by the stream, say hi, and then leave. You are not obligated to tune in and watch. You were not obligated to drop a like, but all of that stuff is appreciated tonight. And we stream every weekend, on average twice. No, I don't. It was amazing. I usually never take naps. I mean, now that you took a nap, you're gonna be up all night. Going to be up all night. No comment for that one. I was a fan of this one streamer, I won't say. He's small but got mad when I wouldn't donate, because if I had time to watch him, why wouldn't I donate? See, people are too entitled, man. Too damn entitled. Like, people don't know how to chill. See, here's the thing with me. I remember the first time, like, I don't know if Nitro's still in the chat. Remember when we broke 1,000 subs on YouTube? Do you know how happy I was that day? Because do you know how long I've been uploading videos and didn't see that type of retention? I don't care where the attention was coming from. Just the fact that we even broke that number in the first place had my brain going crazy. So what ended up happening was I made a whole video just, you know, stating that, you know what, yo, just for that, we about to watch it, man. We about to watch, if I can find it. If I can find it. Let's search the channel of the Grubs. I don't even know. Where is it? Where could it be? You know what? I don't know if we titled it 1,000 videos. I said 1,000 videos. Appreciate right here. It is 31 minutes long, but we're not gonna watch all of that. We're gonna fast forward. Is this after the fact? I said a whole lot here. Fast forward.
Streamers that I aspire or all.
Bam.
And Pew is like new to the channel. This was literally a couple days ago.
Oh, this is when what's his name? Pew had donated $100 to the stream that day.
For all
Look, 11 likes.
All of the streamers, up and coming streamers that I aspire, or all of the people that I aspire to, like, just to get out there and do your own thing. Just do it, man. Just get out there.
I still sound the same.
It's not going to come if you're not actively reaching for it. You have to reach for it. Things don't happen if you're just sitting down and you're not applying yourself. You're not, like, you're not taking that chance. All of the greater things in life come after the risk. You have to risk. Because if you're comfortable, you're not moving. You're not moving. So you have to push yourself forward. Like, huge shout out to the Grubs Hub. Like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you. And last but not least, Josh, Grubby. I'm really grateful that you're doing this. I'm grateful that you're trying. I'm grateful that you have the mindset that you have, because it's required, and it's a breath of fresh air, and it's genuine. There's so many people out there that just don't see things the way that you do, and I know that you're weird, but at the end of the day, I know that you're trying. You're weird and you're trying, and you're not gonna stop, because I understand that this is what you would like to do for the next 10, 15 years. Bringing people together, making people laugh in a world where it is desperately needed. And each and every member of the Grubs community, we are all gonna rise to the top. And don't ever think that I will ever forget any of you guys, because I used to do this when no one was watching me.
Which is true.
Don't ever
Coco
think that you can't do what you want to do in life. Don't ever think that it's not possible, because it is possible. Stand up and move forward. I appreciate all of you guys, and this video is just dedicated to why I stream, why I have been streaming for 5+ years, and why I never give up. I will see you guys in the next stream. Huge shout out to each and every one of you. I truly appreciate you guys. Please take care of yourself.
Hadouken.
I will see you guys in the next stream. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, because I will never give up on you, and I'll never give up on me either. We're doing this together, and we are going to become an established YouTuber, and we're going to become one day. With each member of the Grubs community, it will be possible, and I'm taking all of you guys with me. So please take care of yourself. Whatever you have to do, keep yourself in good health, practice good habits, and just get out there. And at the end of the day, if you don't take anything from this video, just start the process. Trust me and trust yourself. Start the process. As long as you were actively engaging in what you want to pull out of this life, as long as you were actively interacting and experimenting with with your idea of success, you will learn, and it'll happen. The process is slow, but progress is progress. It's not going to happen fast for everyone, but you have to believe in yourself. So please believe in yourself. I will see you guys in the next video. I need all of you guys to take care. I'll see you on the stream.
Who does he think he is? But yeah, like, and everything that we said today is what I just said there. Like, well, in the video, what I say doesn't change, man. You don't have no choice but to believe in yourself. Yeah, but that's that. I kind of let that play for a minute too, but you know, it is what it is, guys. Y'all know that. Beautiful. I mean, that video was 31 minutes long. I didn't even know it was that long. I didn't even know that the video was long. But yeah, guys. Blocky Paradox. How we doing today? Welcome to the stream, amigo. I said, welcome to the stream. He says, hi. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to see more content. Like, yo, that message gotta change, because I ain't playing that. I ain't playing that. Oh, intermission. Doogie! You guys ready to end the stream, though? Are you ready? Are you ready? Fireplace. Who is this? The Sauce Father. I cheated on my girl and started talking to her cousin who was my age. Dang. Dang, woman! Bumping into me? Don't touch me. I need you to see the message before, though. Which one? The happy grub. I was a fan of this one streamer who I won't say he's small got mad. That one, that message, I read that one. But yeah, man. Yeah. How were we back to 7 viewers when we were just at like 4? You guys are in. That's the funny thing about the grubs, because you guys be coming in and coming out. You know, like coming into the stream. You said, now I want her back because she's mad. You want her back because she's mad? But you just started talking to the cousin. So what you trying to say? You want to mess with both of them? I mean... Ew, why you say it like that? I mean, 2 for 1. He said, nah, bro, that's kind of gross. How are you, Grubby? I'm alright, Blocky Paradox. I'm alright. I'm alright. Taking it easy. He says, now I want her back. Simply because she's mad, though. Now you want her back because she got an attitude. I mean, it obviously means you care, but if you're going to be messing around with both of them, be careful. Be careful. I mean, if you're going to do that, the least you can do is tell them. Alright. See, now you just talking. Talking for free. So I'm taking like 10 minutes of clips from you and putting it in a montage for you to watch next Friday. Gani, are you talking about like with the edits and everything? Is that what you're talking about? What do you think about, what do I think about breast implants? You want to know what I personally think about that? I don't really feel like they're needed. Now, do they enhance what the female body? Yeah. I would say this: if we're gonna be real about it, and if we're gonna look at it we're gonna look at it from the perspective that it is. It's already happening. Okay, it's already happening. What I'll say is this: I think that any modifications that a person does to their body should complement their body shape and their body shape and features. What that means is, if you see a girl and like she's slim, let's say she's slim fit, right? What makes you think that getting breast implants that make her boobs look like they belong on a giant looks good? It doesn't. Now you have a lot of dumb guys out there that'll sit there and say, "Oh my God, she looks amazing." Calm down. You know for a fact that it doesn't look like it. What I'm saying is, it needs to be proportional to her body. It needs to be proportional to what she already has. What she does to her body should complement her body shape. That's all I'm saying. Where did bro pull a spoon from? I pulled a spoon from the world. Even from the side of the world. I pulled a spoon from up top. Grub, I've something excited news. I just brought the original God of War game. Funny Quack. Who was that? Yeah. Where did that spoon come from? It came from my hand. Spoons! You never saw a spoon? Gani says, cheeks! It's better. Cheeks are better. I don't know, amigo. Booty boobs or personality? Personality, dude. Actually, if we're listen, we're talking about baby girls. We're talking about females. You're nasty, Ghana. You're nasty for that one. You are nasty. Disgusting. Ew. Put some socks on. We're talking about mademoiselles. We're talking about females. Nah, I mean, cause I know all of the more recent. I shall stay up and bother you too. Yeah, right. You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that, Miss Raji? If we're talking like personality is, I mean, because then again, what are you gonna be attracted to first? Like, I'm thinking about me. When I see a girl, what am I attracted to first? Of course, visually. You like what you see visually. I suppose cheeks is where it's at. Just for me. I don't know why. Because, like, I think, cheeks and legs. Like baby girls, cheeks and legs, I suppose. But it is what it is. It's just you're looking. When she's walking around, right? Now then second to that, personality, what she says, how she talks, how she interacts with people around you, how she comes off, how she carries herself. That stuff is incredibly important to determining whether that's someone you want to be with. Now, if it's just, I'll be real, if it's just something that you want to have a decent time with, and to each their own. Grubb, isn't this exciting? No, it's not, Will. It's not. Now, if you would have said that you bought the new God of War 6, I know that game hasn't even come out yet. Now, that would have been exciting. But a game that I played already. Find a good woman. Find a good woman to get. Then slightly tear her down, but not too much. And then be nice occasionally. To really, whoa, dang, that's crazy. If she's healthy, with amazing personality, but she was your stepmom, would you date her? That is funny. If you want to be real about it, if you want to be absolutely real about it, the only issue with that is that when people out in public found out what the relationship was, then they would have an issue with it. But if no one found out about it, then I guess it wouldn't really be a problem. But if you want to be real about it, like if you're gonna sit there and mess around with the if you're gonna sit there and mess around with like your guardian's like mate, that's like I really don't. I wouldn't even be too interested in something like that. I don't know. Me personally, you talking about like these little weird little scenarios. Why is this man so nasty? Like, get him out of here! Get him out of here! Ghani is going in PlayStation or Xbox. I would have to say Xbox. You just gotta laugh at Ghani. PlayStation just has decent exclusives. That's really all PlayStation has. If you be honest, all PlayStation has is the exclusives. PlayStation has God of War. PlayStation has The Last of Us. I think God of War and The Last of Us Part 1 and God of War Ragnarok are the three major games that pull people to PlayStation. Because other than that, everyone's playing Call of Duty. Everyone's playing Destiny. Whoop-de-doo. Those are both cross-play. What else? Forbidden, what is it? Forbidden West, the game with the girl and she has like the arrows and like the tall little things. All PlayStation has is, are exclusives. That's it. That's why people like PlayStation so much. And then people claim that the graphics are better. But guess what? The system is big for no reason. Especially, God, he going crazy. Especially when they don't claim. I'm not even reading that. I'm reading the next one. Kinda mad you guys got full backwards compatibility. Dude, do you know how many games on PlayStation would be nice if you could play them on backwards compat? Prime example, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. Make that backwards compat. I'm playing it. And I'm streaming it. Like, make that backwards compat. I'm playing it. I'm mad I ain't got 67. I gotta stop reading. They're coming out with Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah. They're calling it Metal Gear Delta. Metal Gear Solid Delta. Yeah, it may be remastered, but they're not calling it remastered. It's called Metal Gear Solid Delta. Can I time out Ghani for the fun of it? Baby girl, back up on me. Back up on me. Why? She wants all the... Why do you want the attention? Excuse you, miss. Excuse you, miss. Get up off my spoon. Get up off me. Back up. Go sit down somewhere. Extra happy. Didn't even open the food yet, and you just here. How so? The game is still going on. I mean, you have until Fallout again. Nothing to hear with me. Nitro, you can. He said because of the toe talk. He says not a stop. He said I like it. That's it. I'm humble. He said no. Sauce is like, brr, if you tie me out. Dang, Nitro, you're in a real conundrum. You're in a real dilemma right now. Dang, Nitro, what are you gonna do? Nitro, what are you going to do? I give you until 12. Then you'll be asleep. That's Nitro, if I were you, I would just ban. Oh. That's funny. I won't be asleep. Trust me. She better be making them sandwiches. She better be making them sandwiches. 1960 type relationship. He said that's sexist. Oh man, you guys are talking about some crazy stuff. Crazy. I mean, I don't trust you yet. If she don't, dang, says I don't care. She best be. But it's funny, so it's all right. If she don't. Sauce, how old are you talking like this? Not that I don't even think your age really matters. But that's funny. Some people are like, no, it's not. No, it's not funny. You know? 19, Ghana 18. Ghana, you're 18? Are you? Never, you never shared your age before. I don't think so. Not unless you're lying right now. He says, not even insulting. What? You guys are clearly trolling. So you guys are going nuts in the chat right now. I don't know what y'all talking about. Sauce is like, oh nah. Mason, how we doing, Mason? Mason, listen, if you read the chat, that is to your own accord, amigo. That is to your own accord. You have been warned. I do not condone. This conversation took a turn. This is glass? Oh, this is glass. It didn't seem like it. Nope. Stay there. Stay. Don't you move either. Don't you move, woman. No. Haven't eaten nothing solid all day. Stay there, woman. I didn't ask you to move. I can't have nothing in peace. Over here. Hey, Esmeralda. Well, you know, the cat jumped off the table. I just found this channel. Mason, what you mean? You're brand new? You don't seem brand new. Hadi, how we doing? He said, FNAF. Where you guys coming from?
How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream of all streams.
Only because of the chat and Grubb reacting to the chat. Y'all just be talking crazy sometimes. Talking about a whole lot of nonsense. You know what's funny? I don't think streamers really get in trouble for that chat. What's this channel about? Okay, Mason. I'll tell you exactly what this channel was about. Nacho, I don't even know where that came from. All right. So what we do in this channel, Mason, is every Friday we usually do a just chatting. We have a just chatting stream Friday. Sometimes we'll mix it up with some music. Like we'll whoever is decent with making beats, we'll start like a little thing where we all make, you know, we can make music, and if I like it, we'll play it the next day on stream. We stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturdays and Sundays, we usually do double streams. Like we'll do a stream in the morning, stream in the afternoon, and then we'll rinse and repeat Sunday. Saturday we have game of the week, and like I usually set up a poll. People can vote. Whatever game wins, that's the game that we play on Saturday. Saturday is also our scary game day, where we usually try to stream a scary game on Saturday as well. So Saturday will always be like the scary game day, because I decided that people do like the scary games. So instead of streaming something that people like on a Sunday, where guess what, you have work in the morning or you got to go to school in the morning, we stream on a Saturday so you can relax. And then when it comes nighttime, guess what, you can stay up all night. And then you can wake up in the morning and enjoy your Sunday. Sundays we'll continue. We'll either do the scary game again Sunday, or we'll do, you know, we'll do like, because right now we have a decent amount of games. So when we have like 3 or 4 games that we can play, like we'll hop between 4 games, and we'll be playing those 4 games throughout the weekend. And that's every weekend. We don't stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We don't stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We do not. Why don't you stream when you get home from work, Grubb? Because usually, like, when you get in, I have like a set timer. If I stream too early, I've tried it before where people don't tune in. So what I started to do was I've been like really experimenting with the times. You think so? Nope. I will usually do that. And you want more? You seem like you might want a little more. But no matter what, I say hi in every stream. I wish I could. Well, I don't wish that I could stream throughout the week, because I'm like, nah, it's not really. People are doing things during the week. He nasty. Nitro, can you do me a favor? Nitro, can you tell Mason about Ying? I'll leave it in your hands. Cause look. Mason's gonna have to know when it gets crazy. You know how Ying is. When you gonna get a better webcam? My webcam is as great as it needs to be. Webcams aren't cheap. They're not cheap. The webcam that I have is the same webcam that I've been using since I've been on since I tried to stream on console. That's all you need to know. Go ahead, Nacho, tell him. Spill the beans. Or in this case, the noodles. Don't share too much. Got the grub special right now. I already destroyed half of it. Oh, so see, Nitro not saying nothing. Wise choice, stranger. Wise choice. I'm in a relationship against my will. You left out that part, Nitro. Wise choice, Nitro. Wise choice. Wise choice. Oh, Nitro. What about Billy? What about Billy, Nitro? What about Billy? You said bro's crying about pulling. Pulling. Not. Sounds like Billy. Yang was the one that made Billy. Nah. It was so funny when Yang first sent that TTS. That was the fun. Broski was sitting on the floor with his hands like he was like in a ball. you Nitro, you just might end up in the basement. I ain't gonna lie. I just got out. I just got out of Ying's basement yesterday. Don't tell her I said that. But I know the combination. Ghani said, Grubb and Ying did the deed, named their kid Billy. That's funny. Nah, Billy is Ying's ex. He just be hating. Is this the usual? Something like that. I know what your next question might be. How so when you have such and such numbers? Because people only want to watch me play one thing. Not getting it. It's always nice when Yang tune in. What do you play? What we're playing right now, I'll tell you what we have played. We played Ghost of Tsushima. We played Spider-Man Remastered, Spider-Man Miles Morales. We played we played The Last of Us. Almost forgot that we played that. We played The Last of Us. We played God of War Ragnarok. We played Devil May Cry 3, 4. We haven't played 5. We did play number 2. We played number 2, 3, 4, 5. We played Need for Speed Unbound. The Grubbs have been asking for another car game, but I can't find one that is worthy. We played Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3, 4, Sister Location. We played Security Breach. We played the free DLC. We played Dead Space 1, 2, 3. We played One Night at Flumpty's 1, 2, 3. We've played Those Nights at Candy's 1 and 3. We've played The Joy of Creation, start to finish, beat that game. We've played Five Nights at Freddy's Juniors. We've played Among the Sleep. We've played we haven't live streamed Gears of War. That we haven't done. We played Among the Sleep, Night Blights. We played Cuphead, which was an amazing game on the stream. We played Inscription. We've played Garden of... Is it Ban? We played Garden of Ban chapters 1, 2, 3. We played Poppy Playtimes chapters 1, 2, 3. We played... we played a lot of games. Oh, not to mention, we still have to wrap up My Friendly Neighborhood, which is something we're going to play tomorrow. I just want to figure out where I'm going first. That's mandatory before I play that. We play games here, trust me. We played a lot of games, dude. Yeah. Now that's just to like give you an idea, because I didn't really know how to say it. Horror games, adventure games, console games, indie games. Yeah. That would have been better. Num 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 num. Dude, I just ate everything in this bowl. And this bowl was not small. Look at this! That bowl is not small. That was a lot. That was actually a lot. By the time I finished the first half, I'm like, oh, I got a whole nother half. I wish we could play another Resident Evil game. Oh! But yeah, we played a lot. Ooh. I have to go, but I'll try to get on tomorrow. Take care, Mason. Guys, I think it is time for us to wrap up the stream. I'm getting a little toasty right now. But I do appreciate you guys for tuning in and really interacting with me, because it's always nice. Alright, guys. We're gonna have to see you guys in the morning. Ghani's like, hold on. What's up, Ghani? What's going on? We gotta wrap this up. Indeed. You can say that again. Head itchy. Phone on 11%. Can you check what I sent in DMs? Fine. I'll check in the DMs. Let me find it. Close that. Close that. Discord. Give me 1 second. There's a lot of loud chatter. Direct. Which one? Which one am I looking at? The Poke Edicts? The spaghetti? Is it the spaghetti noodles? The remake? What? What you gotta say? What was going on? Both? Okay.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we come.
Smack my ass.
And then you guys wonder why we don't listen to what people post. I'm sorry, Ghani. It was trash. It was for me. It was trash. I don't like stuff like that. Like that stuff. I'm not that kind. I don't listen to. You guys should know that I like R&B. I don't like things. That stuff is whack. Honestly, I'm just being honest with you. That stuff is garbage. But if it got a whole lot of views, I worked for like 3 minutes. Yeah, but it's all. See, here's the problem. Right, the problem that I have with that is the same problem that I have when people send levels in. Those are all sounds that I've heard before. Those are all like meme sounds. So it's like copying and pasting, putting something together, getting a whole bunch of views on it. Of course, it's the world we live in right now. Shout out to TikTok, right? Now my thing is, when I'm sitting there listening to music, that doesn't sound like music at all to me. Now, what I will say is this: you have the ability to make decent beats. And I'm just going off of the music that we went into the sound thing, the online sound app, right? You have decent ability to make decent stuff. So for you to, I don't know, collab and then produce that's like trash compared to the beats that you make. Yeah, I wanted to give you a little chuckle, but seems like you ain't in a good mood. I see. It's just I don't enjoy sounds like that. There's no flow, there's no music. And if basically, because the thing is, the type of music that I like is R&B. Like I like R&B. I like things that have a beat, things that have a decent flow to it. That was trash. Basura. You're way better than that, Ghani. Way better. Now you did say that it started trending and it got a whole lot of views, so shout out to you for that. But don't send me things like that. That doesn't sound pleasant to my ears. My ears prefer music. Music and music only. Wanted to give me a chuckle. A chuckle? Hakuka! What do we have? What can we end the stream off? We could end it off with some Wii music just to be goofy. What do we have in here? What do we have? Party getting crazy. Grubb or Billy. Not gonna actually gonna. Y'all know what we're gonna end this end the stream off with? We're gonna end it off with the first tune that we started working on. Now, Gani, I know you're gonna remember this one. I need to go back to exit. Get that off. Gandhi 2.0 Unspeakable is the one that's like 7 minutes long. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys ready? We're getting ready to end this stream. So I appreciate it. Nah, Will, it's over. We're not talking because you had a lot of time to talk. We'll have to talk about it tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for joining in. With that being said, we will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. See ya.